Bienvenidos un día más a Red Dead Pedemption 1, claramente. Y vamos a continuar. Let's go. Ya lo dice John Marston. Let's go. Let's go to the party. Go to the discotheque. Vamos a ver, ¿qué se cuenta aquí? El Marshall. Sin castigos, malcriamos a los bandidos. Ole, qué poético. Ojo, ojo. ¿Para mí no hay?
Ah, since you're here, you want to make yourself useful?
Not particularly.
Listen, son, I know you got a mission. Right now, I need another gun.
Why? What's happening?
You've had this problem for months with this group of bandits who are getting drunk and murdering settlers. Last night, they went to a big place up near Ridgewood.
They burnt the place down, killed the men, burning most of them alive, and raped the women. Women folk then got their throats slit. One of them survived and walked in here this morning.
Anyway, we got a posse gathering up near Ridgewood. Will you ride with us?
All right.
Thank you, John Marston. It's gonna be a bloody job.
Huh. I don't think I know any other kind, sir.
¿Dónde vas? Así tienes el ojo tuerto. Te pasas todo el día bebiendo.
Wait up!
Me cago en la puta. Venga.
All right, let's go. Stay together. Marston, I hear you caught up with Mr. West Dickens.
I did. For a man who claims to have found a remedy to all ailments, he was in pretty bad shape.
His tonic has helped a great many people. It's a medical breakthrough from the East, the result of years of research.
If only it could cure him of his diarrhea of the mouth.
I wouldn't be so dismissive of science if I was you. Times is changing fast.
He's no more a scientist than I am a priest. But people can spend their hard-earned money however they please.
He's certainly a character, that West Dickens.
I can't understand a goddamn word he said.
A more flannel-mouthed bunco artist I've never met.
Hey, Marshal, see those vultures?
Might just be a dead critter. Marston, take a look. Eli, you too.
Ain't no survivors here, Marshal! Man, this don't look too good.
Somebody was so busy killing people they went and dropped their gun.
Winchester de repetición.
Come on!
Keep following this road.
What kind of man does that?
A bunch of weak men. A pack of cowards is the most dangerous kind.
Some men are just born plain evil.
I think it's this land that makes them men, as much as the other way around. Men are born, and then they're formed. At least that's how I see it.
Hay otro campamento allí al fondo
Any
con
number
Windows
of
también.
people, especially now the word's out we're cleaning up the county.
Between Walton's boys and the rustlers, we've been spilling a lot of blood. Man gets more evil when he's running scared.
Poor vultures, this don't look so good.
We best take a look, boys.
Madre mía, qué matanza.
Man, more dead bodies. And the fire's still smoking. Those scumbags must still be around.
Come on! Come on, let's ride! They can't have got too far.
Sons of bitches!
Didn't you once run a gang of outlaws, Marston?
Yeah, but not like that. It wasn't our way. At least it wasn't my way.
Killing and thieving's never right, boy. No matter how you dress it up.
Unless it's ordered by a court of law, you mean? You know as well as I do, Marshal. One way or another, Some men gotta die.
Can't see a soul anywhere. This ain't right. Split up and search the area. John, you check the buildings in the barn.
Nobody's in the shed.
Verás tú, la sorpresita que me espera.
No one here.
Oh, vaya.
That ain't right. No one would board up a barn like this. Break that door down. The rest of you, get your guns ready.
Buah. Bárcame. Ahorcado y todo, tú. Qué locura.
Holy sweet mother of mercy.
Please don't shoot me. Some bandits came by and took us hostage. They're holed up in the farmhouse. Some of my family is being kept hostage inside.
This has gone far enough. Get into that house and smoke those sons of bitches.
You want to die, mister? That's enough, my friend.
Yeah.
Don't mess with me.
Túmbate, túmbate.
We need to get into that house right now. Hell no. There's one of them.
¿Quién entra primero? Bueno, si quieres entrar tú, entra. Venga.
Jesus wept.
Vale, queda otro, ¿eh?
You got a yellow streak of
Oh, qué guapo eso. Arriba.
Stay close. Damn you.
Ain't you a pretty little thing?
I'm gonna hit.
There's a deputy waiting for you in the shed out back.
Hola, cara.
Make a run for it when it's clear.
Oh, thank God.
Christ alive.
Quita.
Oh, good lord above.
Pero yo no he hecho nada, tío. Ay, Dios santo de mi vida.
This has gone far enough. Get into that house and smoke those sons of bitches.
Ah, que soy yo, digo. Se caga la perra.
Ain't your life worth living?
We need to get into that house right now. Let's get it done. Son of a bitch. Stand with me. Look at here, friend. You tangled with a crusty son of a bitch. For Christ's sake.
Don't try to be
You and
something
me
you're
gonna
not.
have ourselves some fun.
Damn and blood!
You're gonna be all right. Head for the shed in the back as soon as it looks clear.
Thank you. I was confused.
As soon as you can, make a run for the shed.
Chaval.
Keep your head down.
They did unspeakable things to me.
Looks all clear, fellas. Let's check up on the farmers.
chasing him down like wild dogs. I thought you were supposed to protect us, Marshal. You folk ain't men. You ain't nothing. You're just some man on a government payroll taking money that the rest of us have to pay for with our lives. Yeah. What is wrong with this country?
Mount up, men. The man that kills the boss of that bunch gets $50.
It ain't about the money, Marshal. These are people's lives. People's homes.
Let's go! Get on your horse, boy!
All right, let's find those
Al
bastards.
lío.
Do you think they might be headed for Fort Mercer, Marshal?
What? Williamson's men?
Maybe. All this sure looks like their handiwork.
Makes sense if they took this road.
Come on, Marshal. This might be our chance.
What's
Yeah.
your beef with Williamson anyway, Marston?
Let's just say he's the currency in a complicated transaction.
What the hell you talking about?
Some people I have the displeasure of knowing want him dead.
Why does that involve you?
We used to run in a gang together. He was once like family.
If this is how you treat your family, I'd hate to see what you do to your enemies.
That was a lifetime ago. And bear it in mind, he's left me for dead the last 2 times I've seen him. I'm about figuring we've moved past the family part.
Wait, who's that up there? You just walk away now, John. I didn't kill you before, but I sure as shit will now!
Get yourself down here, Bill. You know you ain't man enough to stop me. You know I don't want to kill you, but I will.
You always did have a high opinion of yourself, John. Dutch always said you were an arrogant son of a bitch. I guess he was about right. Get him, boys! Everybody, take cover! In that shed!
Buah, se viene.
Stay with me.
We'll make our stand here. Stay in cover and watch your heads.
I'm wide open here. One move,
My God.
and you're a dead man.
Arson shot me! Nobody leaves this shack!
You really want to die?
Show me what you got! You'll pay for what you did at Ridgewood!
¿Se levanta? No. El que se levanta es este. Vale.
You know why? Because you ain't smart enough! Heads up! More of them coming down the hill! Hold it firm, boys!
Con toda la cara, chaval.
Get me Williamson!
Come on, prairie chicken.
I warned you, didn't I?
Hey, look what I got here. There's something that you're still breathing. Come here, boy. Come on, Bessie. Give. Oh.
Norman Deek.
Fuck!
Nice to see you again, buddy. Thanks for your help, John. Norman here is gonna help us get to Bill. Ain't you, Norman?
Thank you, Mr. Dick. Mighty kind.
Fuck you!
Hog time. Let's get him to jail.
Hostia, hacemos de pavetes, $235 tenemos ya.
Come on! Hey, you there! Let's go! Stop doing it!
Sabía que eran bandidos, tío. Es que no puedes... No puedes confiarte, tío.
Come on!
puedes confiarte. Que te encuentras por ahí gente, vas a ir a visitarle, cuando te das cuenta, ¡zasca! Te fulmina. Ya te digo, chaval. No, no, para un momento, ayudarnos. ¡Pum! Muerto. Hay que ser inteligentes. La que se nos podría haber liado, tío. Luego estoy viendo que no me deja marcar a los enemigos, tío. No sé si es que hay que aumentar la habilidad o qué hay que hacer. La quema. O la quemia.
Excuse me, Mr. Marston. Have you seen my father anywhere?
No.
He went out this morning to ride the land and was supposed to be back hours ago. I don't know. The ranch hands have been out looking, but so far they found nothing.
Well, come on, let's go look for him.
Let's head out. He couldn't have gotten far. Come on, boys. I've got a bad feeling about this. It's not like him to be away for so long.
Don't worry, we'll find him.
He's not as young as he used to be. What if he's hurt himself?
Your father can still handle himself just fine, Miss McFarland. He's built like an oak.
You're probably right, but I can't help worrying. He's all I've got.
Don't you have any brothers or sisters, Miss McFarland?
I had 6 brothers, but 5 of them died, either from sickness or foolish choices.
And the other one?
He left for the east and never came back. Must be getting on for 10 years ago now. He's a high and mighty banker in New York, according to his last letter.
He should be here, helping you and your pa.
I don't want his help. He can live his life any way he wants. But when I see those city fellers coming in on the railway, all dressed up like a sore toe, I fear a little for his soul. He switched his saddle for a tie, and that's fine. I just never met a man in a tie I could trust. Look, I think I see someone. Quick as you can! Daddy! What happened?
Nothing nice. Rustlers, I guess. Maybe the Bollard twins, that bunch. Now you head back to the ranch right now, fetch a wagon.
Yes, sir.
Marston, you watch after her.
I'll do that, sir.
Hey! Stay up! What could have happened to those poor men? And their horses were dead, too.
I think we should get back there as soon as we can.
Who could have done something like that?
Your boss seemed to have an idea who it was. Let's just do what he says and get the wagon.
Oh,
Those
eso
damn
es
rustlers!
humo, ¿no?
I've got a good mind to head over to Pike's Basin myself.
I don't think that's a good idea.
And you're no better. How many men have you killed?
Do you really want to know?
It's disgusting.
You never met the men I killed.
I heard the way you talk about that gang you were in, like there was some twisted morality to what you did.
We all have a code. Only some of us don't
The
realize.
outlaw with the code? How wonderfully romantic. The reluctant murderer, the noble criminal. There's nothing more depressing than a man who's found a way to think the bad into good. Oh my God! The barn's on fire! Yeah!
Como yo decía que había humo.
Easy now. Come on!
Más agua!
¡Más agua!
It's getting
There's no way in through the front.
Los caballos! Put it on! We got
Try and get in through the loft, Mr. Marston. Climb up the windmill.
This ain't working! Somebody get them horses out!
Vamos a ver.
Get a move! Oh! There ain't enough of us! Help me, will you?
tira!
Back that dumb horse! Jump it, Mr. Marston!
Let's go.
Qué guapo, tío. Sí, señor.
You sure know how to handle yourself. Thanks, Marston.
Yes, John, thanks. You saved the ranch.
If you'll excuse me, I've got chores to attend to. Hey, hold on a second over there.
Sincerely, John. Thank you.
Well, did all I could, Miss McFarland. Sorry about all the damage. That gang seems to really want you out of here.
Yeah, well, my father fought Indians. I scarcely think we're gonna be frightened by some white trash.
White trash can be pretty frightening.
Well, they don't frighten me.
Good.
John, my family owes you a great debt.
I think you got enough debt. You saved my life. All I ask of you is this. If I get back home and get my farm started back up, you'll sell me some cattle. I prefer doing business with people I know.
Of course, Mr. Marston. It'd be my pleasure. Well, you get some rest. I've got to go see how my father's bearing up.
Hey, good to see you. ¿Qué tal?
Y ya está, ya se apaga el incendio. Madre mía, qué maravilla. Las nuevas tecnologías.
St. John's is more corrupt than politicians in my country. Climb aboard. Don't take all day.
Bien, madre mía, cómo corre tú. Vamos. Vale, la verdad es que la trama poco a poco se va poniendo cada vez más peliaguda. Mola bastante, tío. El enfoque que tiene la historia de este Red Dead Pedemption. No podía hacer nada, tío. Segunda vez que veo a alguien perseguido por los coyotes, por no decir que es el mismo, parece ser porque es la misma zona. Y no consigo hacer nada, tío. Una lástima, No me interesa. Es una secundaria eso, tío. Yo voy a la trama principal, que es lo que realmente interesa. Let's go. go to the party. Estamos aquí, donde el Marcelo.
Easy.
He's just a boy.
Hello there.
Ahorcar a Bonnie
I don't have a clue.
McFire.
All right, but it's got to be something to do with that government boy.
We'll talk to him, find out what he knows.
Fucking is. Where is she, Marston?
Who?
Who? My daughter, you fucking scum. Where's Bonnie?
I don't know. I haven't seen her since after the fire. Why?
Why? Because she hadn't been seen since yesterday afternoon. You know, I don't think I can cope. If I lose another child...
Now, Drew, nobody's lost anything yet. I'm sure she's fine.
Oh, Mr. Marshall! Mr. Marshall! Come out, wherever you are!
Who the hell's that?
Hey, buddy! That be your next fucking mayor.
Even better! Good day, Mr. McFarland.
Get down from that horse, boy, or I'll shoot.
I wouldn't recommend that, mister. Not if Drew McFarland wants to see his Bonnie back in one piece. Hey, Mr. McFarland! This is a nice girl you got there.
Get out from there!
You know, part of me's got to thinking I should just marry her myself. Give her a baby and that.
What do you want?
That's better. I want Norman Deke. I want him set free. Then you'll get your daughter back, mister.
We don't do deals with outlaws, boy.
Yeah, you do! Let's not waste each other's time pretending otherwise. Old government themselves ain't much more than a bunch of crooks. This is the land of opportunity, mister. And I'm giving you the opportunity to get your daughter back before 15 friends of mine take out all their anger and their loneliness on her.
Where the hell is she?
Where is she, boy?
Bring Deke up to Tumbleweed in a couple hours. And don't get no funny ideas, or I will slit that horse throat myself. You boys have a pleasant afternoon. Yeah!
What do we do?
We do as he says. You and me, Marshal. Mr. McFarland, I'll get you your daughter back. I owe her that.
Please do.
Madre mía, Dora, que salía en un momento.
I'll teach you some respect for the law. Hurry up, boy. Let's go. Quick as you can, Deputy. Make sure he's tied on good. Stay with me, Marston.
I won't let anything happen to her, sir.
Venga.
Right. Let's go get Miss McFarland back. See, this is what happens when the Federals interfere in our affairs. Are you happy now?
No, I ain't happy at all. And I already told you, I ain't with the government.
Now you say that, John, but the only thing I know for sure is who sent you.
They made me come here. They gave me no choice. That's your federal government, Mr. Johnson.
They come down here dressed as cocky as the King of Diamonds, talking a lot of flannel about helping us, about spreading peace and civilization to the West, but they brought nothing but trouble and taxes.
I agree with you. Wolves in cheap clothing, all of them. Rob you, then make you pay to have someone investigate the crime on your behalf.
People around here have been fooled into feeling protected, when they're worse off than they were before.
The fellas I know don't care about people. All they care about is lining their pockets. Why is this sorry son of a bitch so important to them?
Norman Deke's Williamson's right-hand man. In other words, a glorified errand boy.
Wait, Marshal. I'll be back for you.
Bill's standards have slipped.
We already filled you with lead once, you ugly
Deke's the
bastard.
kind of man who's mean enough to be second in command, but too cowardly and stupid to ever be a leader.
Don't ever use that line near your deputies. You know, for his sake, they'd best not have laid a finger on Miss McFarland. What is this place we're headed?
Tumbleweed, a lonely, god-forsaken place. Some people say it's haunted. It was quite a town back in its day. Then they built the railroad to Armadillo and went clean past Tumbleweed. And that was that. Pretty soon, everybody had up and left. Now it's just thieves, smugglers, and bandits. Scum like Deke here. Oh, popular spot for lynchings, too.
Let's try to avoid that if we can, Marshal.
I just hope you're not taking advantage of the McFarlands, Marston.
They saved my life. Gave me food and bed when they had no idea who I was. I owe them more than I can ever repay.
That's just they've been through a lot. Well, they're both vulnerable, different ways.
I wouldn't have been running in and out of a burning barn to save their horses otherwise.
I know you helped, just like you helped me. But you got your reasons for doing it.
It's no secret why I'm here, Marshal. I told you the very first time I walked into your office.
I trust you. It's just all this business with Blackwater and Williamson in the past. I don't know. Sometimes it's hard not to have doubt.
I understand. I never planned to be in the lawman business neither.
How is this mess supposed to turn out? Pinning an outlaw to do the work of a lawman. That's madness.
Ain't much difference between the two, as far as I can tell.
There have to be rules, Marston. Even you must understand that.
It's easy to make up rules, but they ain't much use if people don't understand why. Like my son. If I tell him not to do something, he'll do it anyways, just to spite me. If I punish him, he resents me for it. But if I show him why it's wrong, at least he has reason not to do it again.
That's nonsense. Without laws, we're nothing more than animals. Just look at Deke here.
Go to hell!
Man has worked hard at civilization. Your boy steps out of line, you whack him. He does it again, whack him harder.
You're a good man, Marshal, and I respect what you're trying to do. From what I've seen since I've arrived here, the law ain't really working.
Criminals are like weeds, Marston. Quick as you stomp one out, another one sprouts up in its place. It's the nature of places. You know that as well as I do.
I'll kill all three of you myself, I swear!
Qué dramático el Dick, eh.
I can't wait for you to meet the boy.
Come on.
Slow down, will ya?
Tumbleweeds across the bridge.
Easy there.
John, you'll be exchanging the prisoner for Bonnie in the middle of town. Keep your eyes open. I sincerely doubt these scum plan to play fair.
Fair my ass.
You bet. Besides, Norm here's gonna be my shield, ain't you, Norm?
It'd be my pleasure.
Lead Deke into town. We'll be right behind you.
I'm sure it's been nice for the boys to have a whore to play with. I hear those rancher girls like it in the rear. Maybe she won't want to go home. She's been fucked so good.
Why don't you... Come on, let's move it out.
What are you waiting for? Untie me, fellers.
Where's Bonnie? I thought we had a deal.
Well, you thought wrong. We don't make deals with the law.
Tío, no sé cómo coño se marca. Necesito ponerme a cubierto ya. Yeah. Puto mandito de los huevos. ¿Qué? ¿Cómo? Ay, Dios. ¿Vas en serio? Esto es increíble, de verdad. No me... No. Sí, yo no sé ni lo que está pasando. O sea... Ya está retransmitiendo un juego. Pues mira, a jugar, porque no sé cuál está retransmitiendo. Aquí se para solo el juego. Es maravilloso. Haré que Bueno, no sé por dónde me dejará. Sí, me dejará que hay que empezar otra vez la misión. Me entran ganas de pegarme un tiro. Tiro. Esto es lo malo, tío. Esto es lo malo de que Rockstar no haya querido hacer una versión de PS4, tío. Aunque sea solo a 1080 y tal, tío. Pero, ¿sabes? O al menos una versión que puedas tenerlo instalado en tu PS5, por ejemplo. No sé, aunque sea la versión de PS4. Pero sé, tenemos muchos juegos que son portados a la PS4. Yo que sé, Resident Evil 5, el 4, el 6. Son los juegos originales, pero a 1080, que tampoco es una diferencia, pero coño, al menos los puedes tener instalados. No tienes por qué estar jugando vía internet, porque en el momento en el que tienes un microcorte, tío, de cualquier tontería, ¡pum! Juego cerrado. Pues yo no lo veo correcto, tío. Lo veo que es un palizón, bro. O sea, es un palizón. Es un palizón el tener que ahora cargar la partida, tío. Porque dudo bastante que me dejen en mitad de la misión, ¿eh? Oye, ojalá, pero lo dudo bastante. Sinceramente, lo dudo bastante que me deje cargado en mitad de la misión donde estábamos. Quiero descubrir cómo coño marco a los enemigos mientras estoy con la cámara lenta, tío. Porque no me queda a mí muy claro el por qué no puedo marcarlos, tío. No me queda a mí claro, tío. Encima es un putadón. O a lo mejor estoy acostumbrado al 2. A ver. Sí, ¿no? Que tengo que ir hasta Armadillo otra vez.
Let's go.
Lo que yo te diga, el cachondeo. Es el cachondeo, tío. ¿Ves? Esto es lo malo de los juegos estos antiguos, tío. Porque yo que sé, hasta el GTA V ya que es de 2013 y bueno, pues esta está la versión de PS5, o sea, es que a este paso saldrá la PlayStation 6 y hará una versión para la PlayStation 6, tío. Pero bueno, hasta al menos eso tiene sus puntos de guardado y apareces dentro de la misión y tal, yo que sé, tío. Es un poco ilógico, tío, tener que comerte otra vez todo. Claro que el juego no concibe lo de vía streaming, claro, el juego es de 2010, no concibe lo de vía streaming, o sea, concibe que si estás aquí es porque has cerrado el juego. Solo que yo no lo he cerrado, se ha cerrado solo. O sea, de hecho ha sido, se ha apagado el mando y ya de repente, pum. O sea, es el chiste. La broma de mal gusto. Sinceramente, la broma de mal gusto. Come on. Come on. Ahora la cosa es, ¿puedo saltar la cinemática? No, ¿verdad? Porque al ser Rockstar no deja saltar cinemáticas, tío. Me la tengo que volver a comer enterita.
I don't have a clue. All right, but it's gonna be something to do with that government boy.
We'll talk to him, find out what he knows.
Que sí que me ha dejado saltar la cinemática, no me lo creo.
Right, let's go get Miss McFarland back. See, this is what happens when the Federals interfere in our affairs. Are you happy now?
No, I ain't happy at all. And I already told you, I ain't with the government.
Now you say that, John, but the only thing I know for sure is who sent you.
They made me come here. They gave me no choice. That's your federal government, Mr. Johnson.
They come down here dressed as cocky as the King of Diamonds, talking a lot of flannel about helping us, about spreading peace and civilization to the West, but they brought nothing but trouble.
No sé por qué se desvía así, tío.
I agree with you. Wolves in cheap clothing, all of them. Rob you, then make you pay to have someone investigate the crime on your behalf.
People around here have been fooled into feeling protected when they're worse off than they were before.
Fellas I know don't care about people. All they care about is lining their pockets. Why is this sorry son of a bitch so important to them?
Norman Deke Williamson's right-hand man. In other words, a glorified errand boy.
Wait, Marshal. I'll be back for you.
Bill's standards have slipped.
We already filled you with lead once, you ugly
Deke's the
bastard.
kind of man who's mean enough to be second in command, but too cowardly and stupid to ever be a leader.
Don't ever use that line near your deputies. You know, for his sake, they'd best not have laid a finger on Miss McFarland. What is this place we're headed?
Tumbleweed, a lonely, god-forsaken place. Some people say it's haunted. It was quite a town back in its day. Then they built the railroad to Armadillo and went clean past Tumbleweed. And that was that. Pretty soon everybody had up and left. Now it's just thieves, smugglers, and bandits. Scum like Deke here. Oh, popular spot for lynchings, too.
Let's try to avoid that if we can, Marshal.
I just hope you're not taking advantage of the McFarlands, Marston.
They saved my life. Gave me food and bed when they had no idea who I was. I owe them more than I can ever repay.
That's just they've been through a lot. Well, they're both vulnerable, different ways.
I wouldn't have been running in and out of a burning barn to save their horses otherwise.
I know you helped, just like you helped me. But you got your reasons for doing it.
It's no secret why I'm here, Marshal. I told you the very first time I walked into your office.
I trust you. It's just all this business with Blackwater and Williamson and the past. I don't know. Sometimes it's hard not to have doubts.
I understand. I never planned to be in the lawman business neither.
How is this mess supposed to turn out? Sending an outlaw to do the work of a lawman. That's madness.
Ain't much difference between the two, as far as I can tell.
There have to be rules, Marston. Even you must understand that.
It's easy to make up rules, but they ain't much use.
Otra vez toda la charla de las reglas con el
If I tell
hijo,
him not
tío.
to do something, he'll do it anyways, just to spite me. If I punish him, he resents me for it. But if I show him why it's wrong, at least he has reason not to do it
That's
again.
nonsense. Without laws, we're nothing more than animals. Just look at Deke here.
Go to hell!
Man has worked hard at civilization. Your boy steps out of line, you whack him. He does it again, whack him harder.
You're a good man, Marshal, and I respect what you're trying to do. From what I've seen since I've arrived here, the law ain't really working.
Criminals are like weeds, Marston. Quick as you stomp one out, another one sprouts up in its place. It's the nature of places. You know that as well as I do.
You think you're a man, do you?
Yeah.
Vamos, Dick, te vas a pillar, campeón.
I can't wait for you to meet the boys.
Come on, boys! Over the bridge!
Cambian los diálogos, no son los mismos. Curioso. Porque antes he dicho, aquí cruzando el puente está el pueblo. Y ahora esta vez no dice nada, tío. Qué
John.
curioso, tío.
He'll be... John, you lead Deke into town. Make the exchange.
I'm sure it's been nice for the boys to have a whore to play with.
Lo que tú digas, rey.
I hear those rancher girls like it in the rear. Maybe she won't want to go home. She's been fucked so good. Get these ropes off me, boys!
Wait! Where's Bonnie, you bastard?
Es que no sé, tío, a qué botón hay que darle para que me marque las cosas, soy completamente sincero. Que se levanta, tú.
You're dead, friend! Let her go, or I'll kill every last one of you!
Ah, salió de ahí el humo. Ah, ¿lo irá a aprender ahora o qué?
Don't you lay a finger on her!
Bueno, no me deja, tío.
Try shooting with your eyes open!
Pero vamos a calmarnos un poco.
It's you or me, friend!
Va a ser que no escapáis ni uno, chaval.
Bonnie, are you okay?
I'm fine now, Mr. Marston. Thank you. Thank you. What the hell took you so long, you stupid man?
Well, you weren't exactly helping me.
If you think I'm gonna lower myself by making a joke about being all tied up, you got another thing coming. Come on.
¿Y ya está? Vaya por Dios.
This is mighty generous of you, mister.
Chico, párate.
Come on.
Pero aquí solemos venir, ¿no? No sé si venimos
Slow up.
en el 2, tío.
Yeah.
Pero me suena ese pueblo, tío. Y me suena poblado. O sea que sí que tiene que ser en el 2, tío.
Come on.
Ah, pues.
Come on.
No, ya estamos al lado. Estoy hecho ya Springs.
Come on.
Qué raro ese tío andando detrás del otro. Con el caballo uno y el otro andando. Aquí puede pasar de tantas cosas, tío. Que esto es como en el 2. Te encuentras a gente, tío, random. Y aquí son más traicioneros que en el 2, tío. Bastante más. Creo que en el 2 son de UPA. Yo pensaba que estábamos cerca, pero vaya. Vaya, vaya.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Easy.
lo vamos a dejar por aquí. ¿Por qué? Porque así mañana empezamos la trama esta del doctor. Bueno, del doctor. De las altacunas que salvamos el otro día. Si os está molando este Red Dead Redemption, dejad un buen like, suscribiros a apoyar la serie para que sigan ganando series como esta. Y nos vemos mañana con más John Marston.